The Women of Color Network was founded in 2014.
Good to see everybody.
It started with Felicia Hall Allen, who has always been an advocate for empowering women. And she had a group of women over to her home. They just sat around and just talked about what do we need to do to grow this game? How can we empower and elevate each other? We have now grown to over 60 members. But I remember being there and C. Vivian Stringer came. She talked about her journey and that there were no other women of color coaches for her to go and sit down for dinner with while you're on the road, or when she's playing against all these other institutions and she looks down the sideline and she doesn't see her. She doesn't see anyone that looks like her. To have her share the history and then for us to continue to talk about it, we want to continue to share the journey.
So I need some really positive, fun energy to let the Dallas Mavericks know like how much we appreciate them. Sid Marshall and Greg Nard, the VP of Community Relations, were on a plane talking about the Women's Final Four, and Sid said specifically, I want to do something for the women of color.
And they were intentional on joining forces and financially supporting the event that we hosted at the Final Four, where we could recognize all women of color coaches, head coaches, who had either won a regular season championship title or conference title or a national championship title. And with a small token of our appreciation, we thank you.
ACC Coach of the Year, DL.
We talk about leadership. We talked about leadership a lot. And it's a lot of different meanings, but we know what it looks like. And leadership is you. You have mentored so many people in this room. And we just love you and we appreciate it.
One word to describe these amazing women that are in this audience. Excellence.
Powerful.
The future. Oh, I love that. Incredible.
Now you have the responsibility to do the same thing. And it's not just to little black girls or little black boys, but to young people, because now they can see you as having the ability to own your space, and you deserve to be there just like everybody else.
We hope to do it in every city moving forward that the Final Four is hosted at, but it took the vision of the founders. So many people who just helped move the needle to get us where we are today.
The room always didn't look like this. And so as we are trying to be the best version of ourselves as women, as mothers, as coaches, as wives, all those things, we created a space for us to come together and just share information.
We've been very intentional on also working with the up-and-coming assistant coaches, because one, we need you guys to be great assistant coaches, and then those of you guys who are going to go on to be head coaches, let us pour into you. Like just being that resource for them, because we want these coaches to be able to pick up the phone and call and not wait till you see them at a convention. We want it to be where friendships were made. Let's talk to each other. Let's see how each other's doing. Let's go to dinner with each other. And we created this sisterhood. And we're doing some great work with the WOC.